This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Hi guys, it's the time guys in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freakin Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
And I am the Faction Slayer and 1/3 of the IPW Trios Champions, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
And I am the King of Combat, the top of the food chain, Apex.
Guys, if everything looks different, if you're watching the video, or if I sound frustrated through the audio, it's nothing that has been done by PAX or the LAM or the wrestling business itself. Is the fact that I totally forgot that Skype died today.
Literally today.
And now we're going through Google's Meet as a trial and error. So we hope this all works out. If it doesn't work out, then this recording's not getting to you anyways. So I'm explaining it to nothing. But if it does work out, then you understand why I'm going to sound annoyed without PAX not being here. So we have a lot to get to, and we wasted so much time
Just setting this up, honestly, yeah.
This is nuts. So
Well, at least I can spend it at the beach, you know.
there we go. Upstairs,
Aloha! I'm in Hawaii too. Jesus Christ, I love that movie. But yes, welcome everybody.
Okay, so we got a lot to cover. I think there's 11 shows we have to cover. I think it's like six from this past week and 5 coming up this week. I want to start with the big one because that's going to kind of gauge where the rest of the show is going to go. So ARWPRO Wrestling was this past Saturday, the season finale. Just as a note, and I apologize to ARWPRO Wrestling now for saying this. I know, and I'll do disclaimer it. What I'm about to say isn't the views and opinions of ARWPRO Wrestling. It's the opinion of me. Travesty who's about to say this. So I got to co-host Fan Access with Gabagool this past Saturday. It's something that RPW, I believe, does on the season finales and the season premieres, as far as I know. But we did the season finale, and there wasn't that big of a turnout. And that's upsetting because they're giving you an opportunity to meet and greet wrestlers, gives you 2 additional hours of ARWPRO Wrestling fandom and content and stuff that you can do to enjoy it. We were able to, me and Gabriel were able to sit up there and sit down with champions and veterans and rising stars to get their, get a little bit of who they are and going into the matches that you're going to see that night. And you guys just didn't take advantage of that. So I'm going to encourage you, if you're listening to this, be fucking better.
Yeah.
And actually be fans of the business. I was like, well, I just want to go and watch the match. Like, learn more about it. Be a part of this shit that you're being offered to be a part of, So just keep that in mind. I believe they're going to do a Fan Access and the season premiere. Is it September? Is that when ARWPRO comes back?
Yep.
Yeah.
September.
So keep it out. I think the calendar has already been released for the next season. So the date's out there. I don't know it off the top of my head. It's fine. Find it, realize what it is, and just be a part of it. Because there's a good chance that I'm going to be nominated for a Nova Award, and I expect you to vote for me so I could win, so I can have an award that I've earned, that the LAM has just been handed for years and years. And that's another thing that will make me better than Pac-Man. Like hosting Fan Access, crushed it. Him, yeah. But
and here's the thing too, guys. It's for the fans, you actually get to meet the guys you're seeing in the ring and talk to them regularly. Usually at these events, you're paying big money, you're signing autographs, you're doing all this stuff. And a lot of times they don't give a crap. Like, I love professional wrestling, and I'm sure there's a ton of guys at the high levels that feel that way. But you have the fans that this is why they're here, guys. On the indie circuit, we're not getting paid millions. We're not getting paid thousands. Some of us aren't even getting paid hundreds. We're there to do this because we love it. We want to show this for you guys. So please go out and do the meet and greets. See the guys, learn the people, because you are the driving force behind the indie wrestling scene.
Yep. Absolutely. With that being said, I don't know the number of people that were there. I'm guessing got to be around 400-ish, probably a little bit more. It was standing room only, justified because not only was it the season finale, a lot of huge cards happening. So those people who showed up for that, awesome for you. Show up to the fan access. Take advantage of that stuff. So, Nubby, let's cover this match card because it was a great one. I got to commentate it. I got to sit next to C-Red and Blackburn and Shelly for most of it. Steve came back from a concerto because who the fuck does that? And he got to commentate for the back end of it. So, let's talk about that.
Concertoed?
You know, I'm going to assume that he just hunched his shoulders a little bit and maybe it caught him in the blade a little bit. Listen, I know some people were out for months. Fucking dude took it. 10 minutes later, is out there bitching about somebody else. So,
No, I can't wait to hear about that.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. Okay.
Well,
Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the results and everything that happened because it was an incredible night. I mean, except for your shit, but incredible night. You got screwed.
yeah, I did.
Love that.
You didn't.
But yeah, Kicks on 66 was here and then it was gone. I mean, this season alone went by too fast, in my opinion. But then again, I was injured and suspended all at the same time, so no wonder why it went fast.
Oh, you got suspended?
Yeah, I get suspended because I got some revenge on the owner.
But it was the last show, so this is gonna.
Not the last show, but a couple months ago. It was back in like October or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was like 3 months I wasn't on the show.
Yeah, BS. How do you
That's
not
right.
have the show?
The same owner that injured him also suspended him. So
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
And now no longer an owner. But
no longer employed. Spoilers.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear this one.
yeah,
Spoilers.
hold that thought, if you will.
Okay.
Ding dong, the moron's dead. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
he
all right.
won.
It's gonna be a good show.
I wouldn't say he's dead because that would be too easy.
He's dead to me.
Well, okay, yeah, he's dead to us,
Yeah,
but
fuck that guy.
the way he went out,
Yeah. It's just a fucking whiner.
what a
God.
bitch,
Uh,
stupid moron.
I cost all of you your titles and you're mad. I'm out. Puss. I'm sorry. Go ahead. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Dude, we got a whole card to get through before we even get there.
So much.
All right, go
But
ahead.
we did have the pre-show, the IPW showcase. Humek, who is the Wrestle League heavyweight champion, defended his championship and retained over Christian Torjan and Mr. Kilmore.
Okay.
Yeah. The LIM got to commentate this one, and I don't want to give anything away, but I think the best part about that match is I don't think the commentating equipment was working. So you're not gonna have to hear Pax and Double J attempt to fucking do something that a child literally did later on in the show. 100%. Yeah, and you'll see why in a minute. But go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So we got into the main card. Well, before that, we had a tribute for Ref Dev again. Thoughts and prayers to his family, and Godspeed, Dev. We miss you. Miss you in your long ass arms. I'm not gonna let that go.
Shouldn't.
No,
Shouldn't.
longest arms in the world, brother.
Count to 3 from across the ring. Got it.
All right. So, speaking of the moron, he opened up the show as he took on Rion Skills, which, by the way, I must point it out, and it will be in the LIM vlog. It's actually out there right now if you want to see. The crowd finally caught on to the acknowledgement of the tribal liaison. And when I mean acknowledged, everyone acknowledged Rion's skills.
Yes.
He hates it. He hates it so much. That's why it's even better.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah, that's probably why he lost.
Maybe.
Maybe the irony of, because it was a great match. I mean, obviously, the fact I got to commentate is impressive because I got to commentate the last street fight they had, you know. And I mean, obviously, the biggest thing that was different is like their feelings of each other, their attitudes towards the fans were swapped. The irony about it all is now that everyone's calling, you know, Rion the tribal liaison, dude lost to a Superman punch. And he did have the watch on, but it's just ironic that a move that is made famous by the true tribal chief took out the tribal liaison. And Rion did go through a table.
In his wrist or something? I mean,
oh no, he just brass knuckled it.
Oh, okay.
Which I also believe it was the same watch that Rion used to take out Maximus in the previous street fight. So
okay,
full circle moment.
The very watch that he used when he first turned on Maximus.
Yep. Yeah.
After the nut shot, of course.
There's a lot of history in that one watch. So for the time being, anyways, Maximus did retain and hold on to that briefcase.
And it was clean. And I guess we could say it was a clean win.
And that, you know, and that was an impressive thing that C-Red mentioned going into, like, I think at least the third match, maybe fourth match in, is these matches had an undeniable member in it. Because the next match is yours. But it was at first acknowledging yours, but there was no run-ins from Undeniable, and they picked up victories. Now, obviously, your match was a little bit shady, so it's the consolation to it. But it was just kind of like interesting how at the beginning, Undeniable was running the board, running the gambit, if you will, winning, without run-ins and Damien being involved. But we'll see more about that as we go through it.
Yeah. So yeah, Maximus won, and now we'll see what happens later in the show. And of course you mentioned it. The tag team titles were on the line. I got screwed as usual. I mean, I guess we could say I got screwed from the beginning because at Fan Access, it was announced that Aaron Arsenal was attacked and could not compete in this match.
Yeah, I blamed you.
You blamed me, but we all know.
I accused you right off.
Well, why would I do that? Why would
you wouldn't? But
heel turn.
Listen, I
That's
think
the heel turn right there.
You're the only sober one that would have out of your group. Look, I mean, we'll talk about it, but what happened after the match makes you think it was definitely the other team. But
okay. So
a lot of foreshadowing.
So the other team we mentioned is No Coast making a return.
Big fucking deal.
Yeah, right. Part-timers showing up again.
I know.
So to replace Aaron Arsenal was that crooked lawyer, Eric Schultz.
Yeah, Mr. Results himself. Current SCW Genesis champion. Current MCW heavyweight champion.
Current Northland champion.
Hell yeah, he is. Probably longest reigning by this time.
Yep. Still the longest reigning. I think he does hold that record in all the years that Northland's been around.
Yeah. Probably not as long as my best friend, though, Max Halliday, who's the longest reigning 3-time SCW heavyweight champion. But
well, Eric Schultz is the longest reigning one time. He's only won it one time and he hasn't lost it.
And never defended it and still is the champion. So I guess you could say your best friend Max Halliday at least was a defending champion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
The only time he was 3 times is because he had to, forfeit after he broke his foot defending it. Yeah, yeah. So it happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Must be nice to have belts and stuff.
I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask my best friend Max Halliday.
Yeah. Nubby, is it nice having a belt?
Oh, it's nice. Very nice.
What's it like to have opportunity? Is it good?
It's great.
That's got to be great, to get opportunity. I mean, I did get some this year, and then, stupid partner, stupid coach, constantly getting kicked in the dick. Yeah. They always keep kicking me in the dick, dude. It's like, apparently that's my kryptonite. I got to start wearing a cup.
Yeah. Well, they're probably trying to.
I come out in an MMA cup, one of these matches, they kick me square in the dick, and it just does nothing.
I'm just saying they're probably trying to throw you chop blocks and it's just getting in the way.
I mean, I've heard that before. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah. Somebody's like, what the hell? Say, what else? You fucking your kneecap swollen? Sure.
Yeah. It's, whatever makes you less uncomfortable right now.
That's right. That's right.
Well, speaking of uncomfortable, yes, Pizza and Beer did not win this match, but we could have. I mean, we did hit our finish, right?
You did.
And then all of a sudden, Undeniable woke up and took advantage of the situation, threw me and Sean Danger outside the ring, and then stole our pin.
Wow.
They didn't even get their own finisher off. They just went in and took ours.
Let you do all the work.
Yeah. Always doing the work.
Damn.
But, shit happens. Maybe we should have been quicker going to the pin. I don't know. Or were they just ready? Maybe we should have took out Undeniable even more. Beat the crap out of them some more. I don't know.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they stole it.
Okay.
But
But
slayed some factions.
I may have slayed a faction unintentionally.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sometimes you can't control it. Just happens.
Oh, it takes a little handshake. So
wait. And you did a handshake and this faction's gone? Okay.
Well, so what
snap next?
What had happened was
What happened was
after the match was over, to show some sportsmanship, we went to shake hands with No Coast, and then we left, and then No Coast was, I don't know, putting on another show for us. That's cool. They had some lightsabers. Cool. That's awesome. Celebrating May the 4th. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, a member of No Coast turned on the other member.
Did he hit him with the lightsaber?
Yes.
Tell me that's the really cool lightsabers, like those ones you build for like $400 at Disney.
That I do not know.
Okay, but it's not like the Walmart lightsabers, right?
It could be. All I saw was a bright light when I was watching on the monitor. But
he saw a bright light too afterward.
Yeah.
All I know is that this was 3 of the potential 4 lightsabers we would see tonight.
Okay.
Because Rion used one, and then one came out later in the main event.
Did the lightsaber break?
No.
Oh, that's the good ones then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That dude's unconscious. He's lucky to be alive.
Yeah. You'd have to fucking ask the weirdos at Scour of Society what kind of lightsaber they would have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scour.
Scrooge. What the fuck is
Scrooge
McDuck. Scourge. Yeah. Yeah,
Scourge.
Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, that's Scrooge McDuck. What kind of lightsabers they were using? Fucking dude's bought enough of them. Yeah. He's like, oh, is it one that looks like this? He just pulls one off his wall of like 150, maybe 186. I don't know. He'll get really close to his mic and give me the exact number tomorrow or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Okay. He will.
Or was it recorded this morning? I don't know how the fuck they do it. Sunday.
I don't know when they do it.
Yeah, so next Tuesday, he'll rebuttal what I just fucking said about the volume of toys he buys. I don't fucking know.
Man, I got into Nerf guns with my kids. Those are fun.
Well, there you go, and that's cool. Tom buys them for him.
I will not lie. Some of these Nerf guns have been bought for me. I just use the kids as the reason.
The reason, yeah. No, not Tom. No, not Tom. His reason is like it's a lightsaber, saber, whatever.
Saber, yeah.
It's a lightsaber, yeah.
While everyone else was celebrating Star Wars weekend, I was celebrating my 12-year anniversary. So,
oh, good for you. Yeah.
Don't know how we wound up being married on that day, but okay. She picked it. Didn't realize it.
Huh.
But continue, Nubby. I don't want to keep interrupting you.
It's fine. I'm used to it. So
it's fine. Listen, he's with his family. You're the one that has to go back to it being yelled at because you dawdled. So this is on you.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Just tell your wife, like, listen, babe, because we met her last week. Listen, babe, I'm sorry we were late. We just got caught up in talking about how much I love you. That
sure,
just kind of yeah. I mean, hey, listen, they're women. They believe shit. Go ahead, Nubby.
So this isn't the first time No Coast, were against each other.
Yeah.
There was a long time ago where they actually had a big faction where that part of No Coast fought other members of No Coast, while those members of No Coast left, and then we had these two. They actually had to go through therapy
For the civil war that they had.
between those two alone, and
Oh wow.
and that therapist, I don't know what kind of
Larkin? Wasn't Larkin?
no, it was actually Davison Sarai, and she made them do awful things like kidnap a German.
Oh.
Jack Gunderson, if we want to get specific. It was brutal. But that was then. They got back together eventually, and then they were fan favorites again, and then now one of them isn't.
Okay.
But Santino was definitely brokenhearted.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
But now you have to help me out here, Travis, because I was not paying attention at this point. Did Joseph Von Jaeger defeat Rozzy, or was it the other way around?
Rozzy beat Von Jaeger.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
I think if I remember correctly, and you know my memory is.
Yeah.
Was it 100% clean? I don't think so, but I think Von Jaeger got distracted by something, but I don't think it was undeniable related. I think honestly he was a better man than I. I could be off, like I said, I could be completely wrong. I don't think there was shenanigans though. Nobody came out. That's what I know. Nobody came out and got involved. I don't think he did anything that was shady. But Rozzy did pick up the victory, and that's when me and C Red started talking. And C Red said, it's like Undeniable's running the board, picking up these wins, and nobody's coming out to distract. And that was that moment we kind of realized it. I think obviously the next match kind of proved a little bit different, but up to that point, there was no shenanigans. And yeah, Undeniable was undefeated for the first 3 matches of the show. Minus 3 shots. Yeah. Asterisk undefeated, but still, obviously yours
undefeated. Got it.
Yeah. In your match, they didn't cheat, but they definitely shortcut it.
Yeah, they didn't win.
Yeah.
They didn't win, and they just took the pin. Got it.
They may have gotten the pin, but they didn't actually get the win.
They didn't do the work.
They didn't do the work. Yeah.
No.
So
we reminded me of our match, Turtle, back last summer when some kid said, give him a break. I looked at the kid and I'm like, yeah, shit. He goes, no, Turtle. I'm like, the hell you mean? I'm beating up Turtle. I'm the one winning. What's going on here? Right. That kid cracks me up to this day.
Or maybe he wanted me to give you a break from beating me up.
I don't know, but the kid was definitely confusing me. I thought I needed the break, and he was begging for you to have one. So, okay. That's cool.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it was a weird night. Weird day.
Weird afternoon. It was hot out. It happened.
Oh, God, yeah.
The sun was,
2-hour show. I think I was in the ring for 45 minutes of the 2-hour show. Weird day.
Weird day. Hey, at least we got to ride on go-karts or golf carts.
That was the coolest part. We got like a WrestleMania entrance that day. That was like the highlight of the day before the inevitable injury that led to the surgery that I had 2 weeks ago. So
perfect.
Yeah, fun times.
So we had a blindfold match.
That's the one I've been the most interested in hearing since you talked about that on Monday.
Skylar Reed did defeat Devin August in this blindfold match, and everything you could see in a blindfold match, you probably did see. They didn't know what they were hitting. They probably hitting air at this whole point. There was a point where August did think he had Skylar, but it was actually the ref, and gave him his move and took out the ref.
Oh God. I would have loved a moment where they're just like, you don't want none of this, and they're just hitting the turnbuckle repetitively. Like,
I think there was something like that took place.
It was definitely hard to fight. I mean, there was a point I think where Skylar thought the ref was his opponent. I keep forgetting Devin, and obviously Devin peaked.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was Danny, for God's sakes. You know, the fact that he got, fucking DDT'd and didn't pay attention. For the love of God, how can you not keep fucking focus on two blindfolded men? I don't know how this dude's a fucking ref. Nice guy, but god dumb. He's LAM. It makes sense. But you know what though? It was a decent showing for guys who were not able to see each other. And I think I said to see Red, like, when you can find two guys who cannot see what they're doing, but are landing chops and forearms and moves and shit, it shows how trained they are in the ring.
Absolutely.
And obviously, and I hate to do it. What's the announcer's name?
Michael Allen.
Michael Allen. I was about to say Mike Anthony, and that's somebody completely different later.
That is way different.
Michael Allen told everyone, I was like, the whole thing in this match, like, they're gonna point, and when they get close, they're basically hot and cold. Cheer when they get close, and that's exactly what Skylar Reed did. Yeah, okay, then he fun goes in and shit. So
they should have like the high school wrestling thing where like you have to like cup your hands and like have to make contact with each other or something like that, at least to start the match. You ever seen two blind wrestlers or a blind wrestler? You can't break contact with them.
Oh, and you cup your opponent?
Huh?
Like a hernia check?
Yeah, yes. You cup the hands. One person goes over the top, the other goes on the bottom. That's how they start in wrestling when someone's blind. You can't lose contact. Okay.
Anyway, so after Skylar won, Undeniable came out and beat the shit out of Devin August.
Oh, yeah.
Skylar walked to the back and was like, this ain't my business and shit until he did come back. So my guess is like, even and here's a theory now, because listen, Nubby's out there fucking splitting up teams and shit, fucking slaying these factions. But what if, when one ends, another one fucking begins or reunites? We just never actually seen it happen in the same company, because with NOCO splitting up, it looked like the useless Canadians are getting back to, or whatever the fuck they're called, get back together.
Oh.
So it's like maybe it's so much like nobody's not completely destroying the factions, but pulling the unity out of one and giving it to another.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm slaying the Undeniable.
Yeah.
That's that faction that keeps getting away from you, Nubby, and I know you've been trying for a while.
I just can't do it by myself.
No, we need more.
You should just join them.
I should join you.
That's what Max Smith did.
Yeah, but I mean, look how that worked out for him.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of something with a guy named Rozzy who's got a punchable face. You got the Safio who can't even hold on to his cowboy hat because it gets stolen and uses a cereal bowl. No.
Yeah. But doing it.
Yeah. I'm quite all right.
Yeah. But I mean, for a blindfold match, it was decent. And yeah, I said now we got the Canadians back together. So
Canadians reunite.
Canadians.
And let's remember, I did give them their only title shot last season.
That's true. Good on you.
When I was a GM, when Saint wouldn't. So fuck you, Saint.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Dan. So I guess we'll get into this since what happened right after. Steve versus Shaq Jordan.
Said Steve?
Steve
Aaron, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not a lie. That shit happened.
That happened, huh? Okay.
Accompanied by the knockouts, Chicago knockouts, roller derby.
Yeah, they even come out doing roller skates. So it's like, what's the fucking point?
Sounds like that could have been cool. Skating around the ring, the area. I mean,
well, what I'm saying is, like, if you just want a bunch of skaters walking around the fucking ring, I went to the fucking nearest skating ring and said, hey, I know you're in the middle of your birthday party, but you want to come do something fun for a minute? Same fucking thing.
Well, they act as lumberjills, even though they kept saying lumberjacks, but they're lumberjills.
That's right.
I had a whole conversation with somebody, and we finally came to an agreement. But yep, they were lumberjills with Aaron Stone as the special guest referee.
Yeah. So literally, this match was set up for Steve to win.
Yes.
It was set up for his friends to circle the ring while his friend ref the match.
He lost, didn't he?
Oh, so bad. So bad. And here's the thing, because I don't know. There was a moment where Steve knocked Stone over. Steve was going for a spear on Shaq Jordan and hit Stone. When the chair came into play and Steve was getting ready to hit Shaq at the end, and the match was pretty good. Steve did hold his own for the most part.
Cool.
Towards the end, when Steve was getting ready to use the chair and Stone pulled it away from him, Stone was trying to say, he's like, do it the right way. Do it the right way. Well, then Stone laid fucking Steve out. And I don't know if it's because Steve tackled him in that match or if it's everything else I've been saying about Steve's attitude towards Stone pre-Zero Gravity Championship. Because Stone, and I don't know the guy, seems like the kind of person who wouldn't forget that shit. So, yeah, so Steve, Stone, and Shaq laid him out. Stone got the victory, obviously. Fucking the Lumberjills just sat and watched because why the fuck not? Nobody came to help. Nuke came by commentary and stared from afar like a punk ass he is. C-Red didn't go in to rescue him. Nubby, deservedly so, should not have gone because why the fuck? He wanted this shit. He wanted to do it on his own.
And where was he when I was in trouble?
Yep. Fucking took a concerto. Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. Shelly
did go. Yeah.
Shelly went to Steve's aid. Why Nuke just stood there.
Oh,
Shelly went to go stop him. And I think they're getting ready to hit her with the chair, which I was excited for. But they didn't because that one woman who interjects herself in all of Shelly's shit.
Maya Karas.
Yeah, Carne Asada, whatever.
Carne Asada. That's the best name I've heard so far.
Muscle Mommy.
Yeah.
Muscle Mommy.
Thick steak. Fucking just slides their ass into the fucking ring and they bolt. So good on her for saving Shelly. Obviously, nobody wants to see Shelly get hurt again more than me. But yeah, nobody wants to see that shit right now. It's like, hey, see the finale. Let's all help you and go. Like, fuck her. You're in the ring. Smack her. And Nuke just sat there the whole time. And I told Nuke flat out, like, hey, Nuke. And he looked right at me. I'm like, this is on you, bud. You did this shit. He's down because of you. I blame Nuke 100%. And I don't care who sits there and says, like, well, it can't be all on Nuke. Bullshit. Nuke made that match.
Yeah.
Nuke did that shit. And worst of all, as Steve was getting his ass handed to him, Nuke just sat there and watched.
That's crazy.
Why? Because Shelly wasn't also in the ring? Because I remember Steve and Shelly getting beaten down by other people and Nuke coming to the rescue. What the fucking shit? What changes? You have to be unbiased because you're a fucking owner? Shit didn't change for Shelly when she was beating down the fucking idols. Just saying, didn't change for Maximus when he beat down fucking Nubby. But Nuke wants to sit idly by like, oh, bro, I don't really want to get involved. I just want to kind of see the match, see how the show goes, I mean, it's just, it's going to be a really good idea. It's just going to all pan itself out if you just, hey, it's just going to happen. Idiot. So, Steve wants to be mad at me for talking about how he got his ass handed to him by Shaq Jordan, like I said he was going to do. That's fine. But also, you got to be pissed at Nuke for not coming to your rescue. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Well, I guess in a way that was a farewell to Steve because I think this was Steve's last event.
Like ever?
So, as far as I know, and it's very, very possible.
Huh.
I know when he came back, to commentary, he's fine. Concerto didn't hit where they're expecting, so he is good. he's not ruling out the end of the month or the end of next season because of this. Now, I think if this didn't happen, he was going to be done. But he definitely kind of cryptically mentioned, like, you know, like he fucking painted himself up like Sting. So obviously he was going to, you know, what the fuck does Sting you say? What the fuck do you say? Never say never, some goofy shit. Whatever the fuck he says, you know. So
Or not. The one thing's for sure. Nothing's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's cryptic, but is he gone? Maybe. Is he not? I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. Not one bit. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I know is that when ARWPRO calls and I say no, and then they call again and I say no, and then they call one more time with the final number, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. That's usually just how it works. I don't care who the fuck I'm next to. Just make the fucking check look right. That's all I care about. So
As long as it doesn't bounce, right?
Fucking same day. Take a photo of it, put it in there. First one in, first one out. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Look at the envelope. Travis T. Perfect. I'm out.
All right.
Yeah. Hate me. So, but yeah, no. Listen, it sucked that happened to Steve, but you know what? He brought it on himself. He did. He has no one to blame but himself. And the fact that no one came out to save him. Well, now he knows. Now he knows how you feel.
Yeah, the multiple times that he sat behind a desk and I was getting hammered.
Yeah. So now he could go into the Power Hour tomorrow and take this moment to say, well, I guess Travis and Turtle thought I deserved to get beaten up. That I deserved to not have anyone come to my rescue. You know what? That's fine. If that's
exactly.
Here we go.
Jesus.
If Travis wants to go on his podcast and say I brought it on myself, said I, deserved the beans I did, well, maybe he's right. Maybe my interview skills aren't up to Travis's par. Maybe that's why this is the go home season of the Power Hour. Maybe I'm just not as good as I thought. And well, Turtle, I thought we were friends. I guess we're no longer friends. He takes things so fucking personal. It's goofy. No, but I know that's what's going to happen tomorrow. He's going to sit there and say that I said he deserves to get beaten down. And that's the truth. But it's also because he brought it on himself.
I mean, 100%. He doesn't deserve to get beat down because I don't think anyone really deserves it.
There's a few
point. But
Freiberg?
He's definitely one of them.
Benny?
Yeah, I'm just saying to a point.
Reed? Damian Saint?
Those guys, yes. But
just name like five people instantly needs to be down. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't even done.
Those guys, yeah. Okay, when it comes to Steve, do I think he deserved what he got after the match? No, but at the same time, like you said, he did ask for it.
The biggest thing is like he does what he does, which he does a great job at it. But he needs to understand that what you do, actions have consequences. And just because you do something to a guy like Aaron Stone 3 months ago, doesn't mean that it starts and stops in that moment, because that shit could carry on and there's going to be residual effects. Perfect example. It's not seen so much anymore, I guess, in CSW, but TJ Steele. He took the general managership or whatever from TJ Steele, presidency, whatever the fuck it is, and he just thought it was fucking gone. Just for TJ Steele to pop up again. Now, TJ Steele's not there right now, but for that moment, he was. Like, he thinks that this just ends and dies here. But that's not how life works. Like, people remember shit. People hold grudges. It's just how life is. Look at Steve. Dude still has an issue with me giving him my honest opinion on the shit that he does. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he makes poor choices sometimes. Do I say a lot of shit that people want to beat my ass for? Yes, but I don't do it in a way where I think that, that's belittling them. It's just an honest opinion of like, listen, you're great in the ring, but you're just being a dick.
I heard that.
I didn't know that. Here. Yeah, it's just how it is. Do I think you're a bad wrestler? No. Do I think you're a bad person? A little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just how you are. It's just how life is. Steve just needs to chill out. But like I said, I think maybe I don't think he's ever going to change, but who knows what the next season is going to be for Steve. We'll see.
They have plenty of time to figure it out. So there you go.
Now you can focus on, being the general manager at CSW and maybe do that better a little bit,
That's true. Well, they got the next show coming up next week. So 17th? 16th. 16th.
16th, yes.
Can't wait till I can start going to shows again so that I might be able to witness some of these things.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. We have a new inter-county champion as Kid Lat defeated
Hell
Jesus Desafio.
Hell yeah. I love that kid.
It was definitely a shock to everybody. But you know what? There was a lot of personal attacks coming from both sides, but Desafio more so than Kid Lat. Kid Lat wants to be that hero, and he did. I guess you could kind of give the assist to Maximus, because once again, Maximus came out for the first time, undeniable, got help, and it blew up in their face. Maximus, blew up in their face. Maximus got struck in the head with a crowbar by Desafio, knocking him over, quick roll-up pin. So as of right now, fucking Maximus, even though he doesn't want to take the blame for it, cost Undeniable 3 championships this season. So,
I mean, on one hand, Maximus is a moron. On the other hand, I am loving every minute of this.
Now, see, you say in one hand he's a moron, but it's actually across his ass. It says moron right there.
All right, so on one ass,
there we
you
go.
got Maximus is a moron,
100%.
and then over here in the
Exactly.
hand,
Exactly.
in my hand, I'm loving every moment that Undeniable loses the title.
Yeah. Because when J-Beck does it, he's a monster, gets fired, gets beat up. But when Maximus does it, it's everyone else's fault. So, yeah. That's just bad parenting, really. But, I mean, that's just my opinion.
I mean, we've seen videos, yes.
We did.
We
Especially
all-
Bill.
Bill, there we go again.
Listen, Bill, taking his victory lap. Yeah! Excuse me, babe. Yeah! Jackass guy.
Moron.
Still my favorite fucking Shelly, so
yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Hilarious.
Now we have a match where an Undeniable member could not regain, I should say, a championship that he lost, as Sam Knight, current Outer Limits champion, retained over Ryan Matthews of Undeniable and Corey McHenry.
Yeah, it was a good showing by Corey. We talked about it a little bit on commentary. Obviously, Sam Knight won that title in a triple threat match, and now he retained it in it. That was originally supposed to be a fatal 4-way with Schultz, but obviously he pulled himself out to help out in the tag team match early on in the night.
It wasn't a triple threat. Sam Knight won? No.
He didn't. It wasn't a triple threat last month. He won it in.
It was a singles match. Maximus and Ryan got involved.
Why am I thinking of a triple threat match then?
Because it was supposed to be, I believe.
Last month was supposed to be a triple threat match.
I think so. That match changed.
Okay, then my history is getting all messed up then. Because for some reason I thought he won in a triple threat. And maybe I'm getting
he won #1 contendership in a triple threat.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Yeah. So my history is just blending together. But he defeated 2 opponents, Corey McHenry and Matthews. And you can say what you want about Ryan Matthews. Dude's an idiot. He sucks. Stupid. Gross. Fucking tan. Maybe grow a little bit of hair and shit. But dude can wrestle. Dude can go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam Knight obviously, just was a better man that night. Saturday night, and retained especially against Corey McHenry, who we just saw become a dual champion this past Sunday or the previous Sunday in IPW. So
yep.
So yeah,
he's collecting belts. He's collecting belts. This wasn't his night. It happens. Not everybody can have a good night.
No.
I mean, I had a good night.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Even though I didn't win, I still had a good night.
Yeah. Listen, I had pizza from Pizza Ranch. I had an old style.
Who delivered that to you?
You did. You brought me some. You brought me some pizza from Pizza Ranch.
Okay.
You did. Yeah. So if you guys want pizza from Pizza Ranch, go over to Shorewood. fucking your childhood will fucking just flow right back to you from eating that fucking pizza. There's a buffet there, right?
It's a buffet.
Buffet.
Pizza. There's chicken, all kinds of food, and then there's a game room. They got Mario Kart.
Yep, right off 55 and 52, I think.
Yeah,
But,
front end row right over there.
yeah.
front
So
row.
right over there, yeah. I got an old style from Sean Danger. I got mini tacos from the Broad in the kitchen. I'm sorry, Laura. And I bought my own water because for some reason companies can't provide water to their fucking workers, whatever. But all in all, it was good night. I didn't mean to say Broad. I'm sorry, Laura. You're a sweet lady. Don't have your boyfriend come beat me up. It's Pac. He can't beat me up. He's too busy in fucking my fucking Apex's bushes and shit. I don't know why I was about to call you Mike. I don't.
Well, he's Mike. My middle name.
Yeah. MMS. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. So, Laura's amazing. Ever since Captain Dave's sabbatical, she's really stepped up. And I don't know, does that make her a wench? Because if it's Captain Dave and it's like his gully and everything, and she's female, like most females on pirate ships are wenches. Like, so she's technically a wench in the most respective way I could be right now.
I never heard that term used like that.
A wench?
Yeah.
Pax, bat me up here. Wench, pirates.
Yeah, wenches are. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
servants. They're basically wenches are considered servants.
Yeah.
Well, I'm today years old and just learned that.
Yeah. And I'm just
You
saying
got a
that.
lot of medicine, of course.
I'm just saying that in reference to the Captain Dave thing. She is above and beyond a very lovely person. If you guys have never met Laura, lovely, hilarious, very, she stands up for herself, which she needs to be in this fucking business. I can honestly, she's the only person outside of Nubby that I can speak highly of in that fucking group of LIM. Definitely, she is probably the one other person I would recommend to stay away from that fucking group. Like Ref Danny. He's like, hey man, I really appreciate you guys really taking me in and giving me some advice. I'm like, can I give you one more piece of advice? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, get the fuck away from them. He's like, no, I love being here. I'm like, don't lie to me. Just stop.
Don't you lie to me.
Yeah, don't you fucking use your words. But
You shut up when you're talking to me.
you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. No, Laura is fantastic. But I'm just saying, if she needs a gimmick, wench. Like those fucking clips on Instagram of like people going to Renaissance fairs and like a barmaid is fucking Apex knows what I'm talking about. And like she's like fucking like nursing a fucking mama baby birding this fucking beer to these men as they're holding onto these shackles as she's
Those are
orgasming.
new. I've just been seeing those, and it's
right. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? I know, right? I'll fucking become an alcoholic over that shit. Nutty. So I'm just saying, she needs a gimmick. There you go. It's fucking Captain Dave. She could be, I don't know, fucking no, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna move on because I don't need to fucking have LIM's HR get at me again for something that yeah. We're fine. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
All right. So did we not have a body bag match between Marche Rocket and Grin?
We did not. Grin was not there. I'm not sure exactly what happened with Grin. There was a video sent by the ringmaster, kind of detail why Grin wasn't there. Apparently, Marche injured Grin in their last encounter. So that body bag match actually is being moved to the season premiere in September.
Oh,
so Marche had an open challenge last night or Saturday night. And the reason I made the joke about a child being able to do what the LAM does on commentary, well, Marche's son, who's like 9 years old, came on the commentary, which was great because it gave me a chance to take a break because, why the hell not? The Marche Rocket match. You commentate one, you pretty much commentated it all. Like power slam, drop kick, M80 win. The unique thing was, and even Red marked out for it, is that Paragon answered the open challenge, and he definitely brought it. He showed up. It was his debut in the Rocket Pro Wrestling that night. According to C-Red, I don't know 100% fact or not. I don't know. According to C-Red, it was a debut for him, and he made the most of the opportunity. Now he did end up losing. Marche did hit the M80 out of nowhere and picking up the victory and everything. But Paragon, if he's making a statement on he deserves to be a Rocket Pro. He definitely did it Saturday night.
Oh yeah. And I've been in the ring with him. He whipped my ass. I gave him. I beat him up a little bit. We don't know if I would have won or not because I got screwed over. But nonetheless, Paragon is what he says he is, the most dangerous game.
Yeah, and well, we saw him at IPW trying to go for the Wrestle League Championship against Nubby. Double disqualification because they both got too aggressive and shoved the referee. So.
The referee probably deserved it.
Yeah, well, that dude was fucking weird. I'm sorry.
And it's funny. I say it's funny. I say that.
Charging my phone.
Don't interrupt, Nubby.
I wasn't trying to.
Easy, Rook. Go ahead, man.
Funny, I say that about a referee when I'm gonna be, fighting 4 reps, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marche did get the win, and now we see what happens in September. We had the heavyweight title. Steve Michaels versus BOW.
New champ?
No. BOW won though. That's because Saint got involved. Saint attacked BOW in his pinfall and caused disqualification. So.
Fucking shocker.
Yeah. Bright side though. Rematch in September. BOW versus Michaels in a street fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. BOW was pissed. He called Steve Michaels out, said you needed help to retain, so why don't you prove yourself again? And now this street fight, while it allows BOW to, be able to do more legally, this also allows all the interference.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess the one benefit, I mean, who knows if the Scumbag Army will reunite because of, everything. But I mean, we saw Devin August get kicked out of, the Undeniable. We're about to talk what happened with Maximus Orion. So the numbers game for Undeniable is slowly dwindling away. I mean, it's still up there, but they're slowly getting away. And we know the tag team hardly ever shows up.
Yeah. Which is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyway, Maximus came out eventually. He didn't come out for the initial attack. He came out afterwards because he had to have his fucking music and pomp and circumstance and had to have his "I am the bullshit" or whatever the fuck his music is, and but yeah, so he had to come out and do some shit.
I am the moron.
I am stupid. I don't fucking know.
I'm a dumb man.
Like that.
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of after school specials and shit. So I thought for some reason I got confused with the Dawson Creek theme song, but I don't fucking know.
It's all the same.
Yeah. OC definitely had the better theme song though.
You're not wrong.
California. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Anyways, so Maximus came out and talked.
Yeah. So Maxi Moron did come out. He had his briefcase in hand. I figured he was gonna drop another challenge, but he belittled Undeniable.
Yeah.
Said this guy lost this match, this guy lost that match. I tried to help you and you failed here, there, and everywhere. I've been winning without help, which is not true, Maximus. You needed Damon Saint to beat me. Just saying.
Yeah.
Facts, brother. Facts. But that's okay. So Steve Michaels was not happy with that. And he went off on him. But then eventually Undeniable went away, and then Maximus called in Nuke, owner of Rocket Pro Wrestling, for those who do not know. And more or less, he handed him the briefcase and said, I quit.
No. Wait, Maximus quit.
Yes. Maximus just quit.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Wow, okay.
I don't understand why, nor do I give a flying fuck what that guy does. After everything he's put me through, good riddance, bitch. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Now we don't know what happens with that briefcase.
No, and you know what? It's just one of those things where I think New Kids entire summer kind of determine it. I'm hoping maybe tournament.
Hoping.
Or should just give it to me because I deserve it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, just
There's no one's going against that here.
No, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you take it. That's cool.
I mean, it's only fair.
Yeah, I mean, you did get fucking like fired, suspended, injured, all in the span of like a year and a half by the same group of people, stripped of a championship. You went through some shit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's literally the least they could do.
Literally.
Yeah.
I agree. See? Yeah, we're on the same page here.
All right, cool. Glad we all agree on this one.
But enough about the moron. We had the 3 stages of hell. Youth Gone Wild versus the Freebirds.
Oh, yeah.
I was there when it started. And I was there when it finished. Hopefully it's finished.
Hopefully.
It's gotta be. At this point. What more can they do to each other? That isn't murdering each other.
I'm about to say Hell in a Cell, maybe.
Inferno match.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen every other type match.
I guess we go through the stages. First one was a regular match.
Yeah, fucking.
I guess it was.
Holy hell! Oh, fucking Youth Gone Wild got disqualified within minutes.
So that was the first fall.
Intentional low blow. Freebirds picked up the first win within minutes by an intentional low blow. And you know what, honestly, the moment they did it, a lot of people were shocked. But it would have made sense if they kind of stayed on the attack. Because I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but when was it Brock and Kurt Angle in the Iron Man match on SmackDown, where Brock intentionally got disqualified a couple of times by beating the shit out of Angle with a chair.
Yeah,
and he was like losing like 3-0 because of that, and then he just F5'd them 4 times in a row and picked up 4 fucking pins. It's genius, but the problem is that when you do that to a team like the Freebirds, and that montage video beforehand was fantastic. I believe it is out there on social media for people to see. If we can find it, share it on our. If one of you guys can share it on our page, if you can find it, it's fantastic. They didn't keep them down. I mean, now they did pick up the second. They did pick up the win of the second stage, obviously. So we got the ladder match, but it took a little bit longer than they were expecting to have. In all honesty, like when you really look at the matches, though, the ladder match was more gruesome than the fans bring the weapon match. And in my opinion, they didn't use a lot of the fans' weapons. No. Like there were 2 garbage cans full of fans' weapons that were available to be used. And I think out of all of them, they used like 4 things.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they did use a guitar. Oh, yeah. And to any of the fucking RPW fans out there who listen to this show, if you're the one that brought the guitar full of baby powder, fuck you. Because that thing fucking looked. First off, I thought I thought the smoke machine smoke got into the guitar. No, it was fucking baby powder, and they used that right in front of us. And it was just this cloud of bullshit.
Oh wow!
It smelled wonderful.
Oh,
but it was stupid. So whoever did that, you're an idiot. You suck. Stop it. But anyways, sorry. Go ahead, Nubby.
So yeah, tables were involved. Tristan and Tom Heisman did go through the table. There was doors. No. Matt Creed went through the door, and that allowed Buddy Jr. to get the bag of stuff, and Freebirds win. But that didn't end there, because when Mike Anthony was in the ring, he took out Matt Creed, put him through the other door, which I guess is because Mike Anthony kind of slugged Matt Creed a little bit before the match ended.
So Creed definitely got in the face of Anthony quite a bit towards the end there. And Creed shoved Anthony, which Anthony struck him, and ultimately they kind of led to the finish. And Creed kind of blamed Anthony for the loss, and Anthony didn't take too lightly to it. So
No. But yeah, this feud, I want to say it's over finally. 2 years in the making.
Can only hope.
And like I said, I was there for the initial shot, and then I was there for the last. So, what a ride it was.
Well, they said it across 2 states, across 2 companies, across 2 years. So
Hopefully now that it's buddies. It's usually a good thing.
yeah.
And that was ARWPRO Kicks on 66, and that is the end of season 6 of ARWPRO Wrestling. We will return in September for Fall Brawl, but say you weren't at this show, or say if you were at this show.
I was at the show.
And you wait to see it on YouTube again. But what if you want to watch it on the big screen? Well, you can. And here is how I'm going to tell you right now how you can see it on the big screen.
Why not?
Because on May 17th, there's a special event at the Hollywood Boulevard Cinema, Bar, and Eatery, where you can see this on the big screen before it hits YouTube. Join the ARWPRO family and watch their premiere of Kicks on 66 at Hollywood Boulevard in Woodridge. Meet and greet with the ARWPRO stars from 6 to 7 p.m. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I forgot the p.m. on that first one. I'm learning. And then the premiere starts at 7 p.m., so don't be late. There will be themed drinks for kids and adults.
Ooh.
There we go.
Cool. Hi, Nubby.
Less than an hour, right?
Who fucking knows? The timer's not working. I don't know. Oh yeah, fucking don't stop now, bro. Let's talk about C3.
You want to talk about C3?
We'll talk about
I
C3.
think we can do that because
Yeah.
C3 had a show.
Yeah, we'll talk about Mr. Young.
Speaking of Mr. Young, I guess I should acknowledge the fact that I did get those results from him.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Young.
So I guess I'll be nice.
Yeah, you gotta be nice. It's Mr. Young, for God's sakes.
Thank you, Mr. Young, for sending me the results of this show. And I'm going to tell you the results right now. So, Tony Thunder defeated Perfection. Then we had Delirium losing to the ARC, which was supposed to be Miles Mercer and Larkin. But Larkin was attacked on Friday and was not cleared for the show. So, D'Angelo Steele took his place. So and then there was a promo before the match started. It said that the ARC will be banned from ringside during the main event. So not only did Steele have to work twice, but now he gets no help in the main event.
Damn.
And that's courtesy of the board, which is Mr. Young and the governor.
Yeah,
Is it
what
the
is
governor I'm thinking of?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
That guy.
All right.
So yeah, he's a shithead there, and he's a shithead at Southland.
shithead here, shithead there, shit.
Classic Alpha defeated Sam Knight. I didn't realize Sam Knight worked twice on Saturday.
Oh yeah, he did.
And he got the win at ARWPRO after losing the Classic Alpha.
That was by motivation.
Probably.
And not motivation, Mike.
Aha. And now, mind you, Classic Alpha, if he would have lost, he would have been Dawn from C3.
Oh shit!
So that was his motivation for winning.
Okay.
In the Best of the Midwest Gauntlet, Joseph Ira Credit took the win over Jay Leon, Kenny Nine, and Blake Malroy. Now, what was supposed to be Marcelo Spade taking on the Cobra, it ended up being Nick Diamond substituting for Spade due to some family issues. So the Cobra defeated Nick Diamond. I mean, was there any doubt as the Cobra?
You're saying Cobra outshined the Diamond?
Oh, the Cobra outshined Nick Diamond. And I hope someone tells him that I said that.
I think he listens to the show.
Done.
Like,
If he doesn't, I'll make sure to post that on his profile.
well, if he doesn't listen to the show, he can go fuck himself. So you guys
Oh,
say that to him too.
There we
Yeah,
go.
he definitely needs to fuck himself. We told referee Danny he had to fuck himself because he's like, "Oh, I listened to your show. I listened to it. Yeah, which one?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not quite sure." Yeah, you don't. Fuck you, idiot. If he did, he wouldn't come up to me and tell me how he appreciates me because you would know what I've been saying about him, dipshit. Man, I love your show. I'm like, yeah, which part?
Yeah.
The wrestling part. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
It's all wrestling.
Thanks.
So
It's just wrestling. If you didn't know, I'm saying
Just
it's
freaking
wrestling.
it's just freaking wrestling. Yeah, we talking about just freaking wrestling.
Then we had the main event. D'Angelo Steele did win and retained the C3 title via DQ against Nameless. We obviously know what happened here. The board got involved, obviously. I assume anyway. It's not listed here because I don't think Mr. Young wants to admit that he got involved, but we can assume.
Yeah.
And then now this is according to Mr. Young himself, so I'm gonna read it word for word. Near the end, Yella grabs Medallion, which causes Nameless to attack the ref and disqualifies. Oh, so maybe I should have read that before I said anything. That's on me. That's on me.
All right.
End of the match ends with a brawl. Alpha proposes Team C3 versus the board for full control. Xander, the governor, accepts quickly, and Mr. Young tells Steele that he can't be involved because his opponent next show will be Joseph Aya Credit. And that is C3. Press start 3.
Awesome. How about NWA Chicago, Nubby?
Okay, I got NWA Chicago.
How you do?
So, we had 2 triple threat matches in tournament form to determine the inaugural NWA Chicago champion. Chicago champion. Mario Pardua won his match, and then Steve Boz won his. So it will be 1-on-1 between Steve Boz and Mario Pardua, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Shelly Benson and Natalia Markova defeated Haven Harris and Tiffany Nieves. Quintero defeated Drake Dahlman. Brad Kevins defeated Metalhead. To me, that's an upset victory because it's Metalhead.
Oh, fucking Metalhead.
That fucking guy.
Like
We had a battle royal to determine number 1 contender for the new inaugural NWA Chicago champion, and it ended up being Charlie Adams.
Nice. I saw some people pulling out of that last minute, so it was interesting.
Yeah, they could have called me. That's fine. Then we had Mario Pardua defeating Steve Boz and becoming the new inaugural NWA Chicago champion.
Love it.
So it will be Charlie Adams versus Mario Pardua at the next show, whenever that happens.
It said they're like quarterly for those guys, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
And that was NWA Chicago.
Fun night.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, we'll give you a break here real quick.
Oh, by the way, Barney gets pops. Just
Oh,
saying.
100% Barney gets pops. That's the name of the show.
Okay.
I failed to mention that Barney was at ARWPRO.
Yeah, 100% was in Crocs, for God's sakes.
You know what's funny about Crocs? They were the shoe that was made to mock people back in Idiocracy.
Hmm.
And then they became like the most popular shoe. So basically that movie is becoming reality.
Well, hey, listen, man, you just don't question people's stupidity. That's on you.
I try not to. It's tough.
This past weekend, POWW Entertainment had a show, packed house. I got no results for it. The only thing I can tell you is that Jimmy Blaze found out who attacked him, and it turns out to be Craven. So we're gonna see a showdown between them in the near future.
And it turns out he joined the Reckoning, and they had everything to do with it. So fuck you, Chris Hepburn. Fuck you, Chris Hepburn. I can finally start saying that shit again. Fuck you, Chris Hepburn.
Fuck you, Dale. Or Chris Hepburn. God, you need to go to his house and put your balls on his drum set.
Yeah. I was watching cops.
Oh, we're back. We're back to fighting on Facebook now that he's showing his face again.
Good. Fucking look at him. Dude,
He's
you
been
see that
MIA, hasn't he?
What's up?
He's been MIA for a while, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's probably too busy hanging out with his girlfriend at Cubs games and shit.
Must be nice.
Wouldn't know. Figure that up. All right, Nubby, that was enough of a break. Wrestle League, bro.
Oh, well, luckily, the only thing I have for Wrestle League is that Brittany K retained her women's championship.
Oh, awesome. The one she won from her boyfriend.
Yes.
I'm still confused on that one. Eventually, we're going to have to tell me the backstory of how he was a women's champion.
We don't ask questions.
Oh, okay.
Tessa Blanchard was the TNA Impact champion at one point. Like that, but reversed.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. That's why I was confused.
No. You know, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
if you listened to our show in the past, you would know.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too. Yeah, if you want to listen, you know. All right, so that's the results from this past weekend. So again, you know, thank you for RPW for giving me the opportunity to commentate a good handful of these matches from the past season, and I look forward to you paying me in the future. Match card wise, so we got, I guess we got 6 shows coming up this weekend. We got 0-1, POWW Entertainment, ARWPRO, Ileana Wrestling Federation or IVWF, Emerge, and Brew City Wrestling. So, you know, Pax, you haven't fucking talked at all. Let's start. What do you want? What do I want? Let's do it. Let's do Emerge. Let's do Emerge first.
Emerge.
Yeah, let's do Emerge.
Yeah, they actually got a full match card this time posted. So let me just move you guys on over. So, Emerged 88 is Pandemonium in the Pavilion. Witness a night full of exciting action, including a ladder match for the Emerged Tag Team Champions. This will be at 750 West 200 South Columbus, Indiana, in the Pavilion building. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell is at 7 p.m. There will be a Facebook Live match, just like last time, at 6:45. And then you can also get more information at emergeprowrestling.com. Looks like general admission family pack will be once again for $30, which is really good. And let me see what the normal rates, I'm guessing. Normal rates will be general admission $10 in advance, $12 at the door. Otherwise, front row will be $15, just whenever those run out. So those are the options there. Matches that we have available. We have Xavier Walker versus Braden Lee. Lord Crew versus Brutus Atwell. Elimination tag match, Team Morty versus Team Paragon. From the website, too, it looks like there's 2 special guest tag team partners for Paragon, and looks like 1 for Team Morty. So this will be a 4-man versus 4-man elimination style tag match. So
elimination. Thank God for fucking elimination.
Popping up, making a comeback last
night. Because people fucking listen to me. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm changing the fucking wrestling business, but shit happens after I bitch. I'm just saying.
I mean, you've done it enough times that we've gotten 3 straight weeks of it. So there we go.
It's fucking insane. It started with fucking the women's evolution pay-per-view and Queen of the Ring, and fact that women's wrestling is fucking more and more. Dreamwave started doing an all-women's show. I mentioned that. Fucking, I'm changing lives here.
Here we go.
Everyone says, fuck Santino.
Who says they don't listen to the show? Everybody listens to the show. And they're listening to you. So I love it.
You're welcome, companies. Jesus Christ.
For the Emerge Championship, we've got Devontae Davis versus Ashton Adonis. There we go. I can actually read this week. Maybe the surgery maybe helps something there. I can actually read. Outbreak Championship will be Matt Diesel versus Jason Hotch. In the women's, we have the Hex tag team versus To Be Named and Ari Alexander. So that's an interesting one. Wondering who that's going to be. That could be kind of cool. And really cool one, if you guys know, you guys follow like TikTok and everything like that, big OVW wrestler Jack Vaughn will be facing Aaron Williams in a bull rope match. I actually do somewhat like Jack Vaughn. Some of his inside the business behind the curtain stuff is actually funny. But I also do think he does expose a lot of the business in his stuff. So a little weird. I'm like 50-50 on the line here of how I feel on it. And then the big match of the evening is the tag team title ladder match.
Hold on.
Go back. Yes.
And in defense of him, though, a lot of the shit that he is showing people is already shown by Maven and Bischoff, shit like, people are talking about stuff he's doing. So, I mean, nothing against Maven. I love Maven's YouTube show, what he does and everything. But once you show people how to fucking give color, and I think they actually it's a lot. What did Maven did it, but somebody else did it like years ago. There's no secrets anymore. The only secret out there that I don't know is how they buried Paul Bearer in fucking concrete.
That's a good point. That one has never been revealed and how that went.
And Undertaker brought it up and he said he would never reveal it.
Gotta respect him.
He said there still needs to be some mystery. And yes, I can respect it. I just want to know though.
I want to know though. I gotta know. Most magicians reveal their secret. We still have not found that. How many years later? Good God. Yeah. But back to the main event of this show, which is kind of the big one. Tag team ladder match. Portraits of Perfection versus Handley and Ripley. And that one will be a tag team title match hoisted above. So ladder matches are always interesting. I've only been in a part of one. Nubby, how many have you been in?
How many what?
How many ladder matches have you been in?
None.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, they can tend to be brutal. I'm not going to lie. That ladder is dangerous. So I fell off the top. That was fun. But that'll be Emerged 88 Pandemonium in the Pavilion, Saturday, May 10th at the Bartholomew County Fairgrounds.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds like a good show.
Yeah.
A little far for me, but plus I have other things that I'll be doing on Saturday that I'll be going over shortly.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're gonna main event IVWF on this show. So, fuck, I'll do Brew City. I'll do that.
Cool.
Okay, so this Saturday, Brew City Wrestling returns to the Elk Lodge at Elk Lodge 400, which is at 2301 Springdale Road in Waukesha, Wisconsin. It is May 10th. It's Brew City Bedlam. Pre-sale tickets are $18 on BrewCityWrestling.com or Happy 8 Collectibles. General admission at the door is $20. Bell time is set for 7:30. The doors open at 6:45. And the bar for food and drinks will open at 6:15. Current matches are already signed. For the Heritage Championship, Apex athlete CJ Cole will defend against All Day Rose St. James. So if you guys want to see a Temu match of Apex versus Marche Rocket, there you go.
I was literally thinking the same thing as you said it.
Right? Oak Lodge Championship champion Yeti Henderson will defend against Josiah Henderson. I'm not sure if there's a relation there, but quite possibly. 6-man tag team match, Caribbean Arrogance, who we know, along with Armando Alvarez, will be taking on Big John Crowley and Heroes of Our Time, who we also know.
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Championship Freak Show. The Freak Show Thriller, Salem Crane. God, this has us all over it. People listen. I'm just saying. Taking on the Unholy One, Sean Priest.
Okay.
And then there's a 3 Stages of Hell match.
Oh,
Demented Chucky Bates will be taking on the one-man Riot Squad, Gunnar Wicks. So, yeah. So if you're in the Waukesha, Wisconsin area this Saturday, head on over. If you want to pre-purchase your tickets for a $2 off possibility, go to BrewCityWrestling.com now. Or just want to buy them at the door, they're $20 at the door. Bar opens at 6:15. Doors open to the event at 6:45.
Awesome.
So, hell yeah. Let's do let's see, how do I want to do this? So we did that one. Apex, let's do 0-1. We'll do that.
0-1. Yeah, this one. I know you were excited about this one. So,
if this is my second option for this weekend to go to a show. So I'm not gonna make it because I'm gonna choose IVWF, but this one is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely a lot of big names here, a lot of cool matches. So I'm gonna get right on into this. There are tons of VIP packages, tons of tickets. So 0-1 USA presents War Games. 2 rings.
No, stop it. You gotta do it like William Regal.
Okay, hang on.
War Games. Stop, Nubby. Show them how to do it.
All right, come on.
Come
on, Nubby.
I don't think I could. I can't get in touch.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, give me some Regal.
I can't go British.
Give me some Regal, bro. It's just 2 words.
War Games. I can't do British.
Good enough.
Close enough.
War Games. Come on now. God, it's in there. Yeah, it's fucking War Games, bro. I don't know how. I mean, other than 0-1, I don't know how many people actually do a War Games on the indies. Because it's a legit War Games. I watched the videos.
Yeah.
It's legit War Games. It's awesome.
I think it's awesome. If I wasn't busy this weekend, I'd probably be at this show because this is a hell of a lineup, guys. So if you're down in that area, go to this show. If you're up in the next show that I talk about, go to the next one. But War Games, 2 rings, 1 cage. Literally, guys, if you watched WWE lately, you should know what War Games is. What the hell does that sound?
Somebody has a chuck. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, so Saturday, May 10th, doors open at 6 p.m. Showtime's at 7. It'll be at the Decatur Civic Center, 1 Gary K. Anderson Plaza, Decatur, Illinois, 62523. Tickets. Front row is going to be $50. Second row is going to be $35, and general admission will be $30. There are some VIP packages. Front row / M&G, meet and greet, I'm guessing, $75. Ken Anderson autograph session, $25, which is part of the matches, so I'll go over that in a minute. Photo with Ken Anderson, $25. And Ken Anderson combo, so I'm guessing autograph and photo, $40. These tickets are on sale now via 01USA.com/wargames. And now let's get into some of these here matches. The actual War Games match itself was the first one they have posted here, and it is Team Trauma Unit, Devontae Knox, Chris O'Brien, Theo White, Greg Jovi, and Jimmy Carrot. I actually know that one. That's awesome. Versus Team Light, the Luminary, Hippie Johnny, Gwen Neodonna, Kenny Calix, and Anakin Murphy. Dude, I am not kidding. I think this surgery helped me with spelling and pronunciation because I'm not doing too bad this show. So that is the big War Games match. The 01 USA World Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Joey O'Reilly, the current champion, is going to face Jake Lander and Gary J. We have also Z1 USA Heavyweight Championship match. Victor Analog, the current champion, versus Da Cobra. Seeing a lot of him everywhere, and rightfully so. The dude is so freaking talented. I cannot wait to share the ring again with him sometime soon. So, what is this? 2 rings over a dozen competitors, a 2-ring War Rumble. So they're not just using the 2 rings for the actual War Games match. We're getting a 2-ring Rumble. So
kind of sounds like their play on the World War III.
Okay.
I guess we should call it World War II.
Boom.
Yeah.
Just less Nazis, maybe. We don't know.
We
Speculate. It's speculation.
can
Just
only hope.
right.
The special attraction singles match, as I said earlier, will feature Jake Parnell versus Ken Anderson.
And who's Jake Parnell, Nubby?
He's the War Horse.
He's the War Horse.
Dude, he looks so different now. The last time I saw him live, he had long hair, and now he's got short hair. So
that's because that was the War Horse. This is Jake Parnell.
This is Jake Parnell. The War Horse, though, was what I saw before. So.
Yeah, that's why in 2017 I didn't see JPH. I saw fucking Jordan Harrison or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some more matches too on this card. This is actually a really stacked card. An anytime ladder match. Now, I really need to understand how the hell that works, because usually in the ladder match, you're going up to grab something. So apparently they're going to, I'm going to guess they're going to randomly put whatever the hell they're going to grab anywhere in this arena, and they're going to go ahead and try to grab it. Now, this has got 6 total competitors, 5 of which have been announced. One, it looks like it's going to be a surprise. We have Melkin versus Clover versus Davis versus To Be Named versus Hendricks versus Parker. So this company seems like they got a lot of unique style matches. It's very intriguing because, as I said, an anytime ladder match, I don't know how that physically can happen, but I'm in. You got my attention. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing those results. Tag team action. We have the tag team championship match. Killer Cake. I can only wonder why they have that name. Versus the Young Goats. And the Young Goats appear to have a WWID. One of the members is a WWID. So that's interesting. I'm with the beard. It's escaping my name. I've seen him at AAW though. So definitely some match to kind of get out there and take a look at and see. Killer Cake looks like one of them is the Joker. So that's interesting. And that's going to be War Games this Saturday night. Once again, 2 rings, 1 cage, Decatur Civic Center. War Games.
Okay, no, that's fine. Good job. Power Entertainment is continuing on this May for another show. Like I said a couple weeks ago, Power Entertainment is going to have a show every single Saturday in the month of May. This one is called Rumble in the Harbor. It's at the Schlatter Rec Center at 2700 9th Street in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois. Doors open at 6. Showtime starts at 7. Front row seating is currently sold out, but tickets are still available through rumbleintoharbor.com. 2 debuts at this show. You're going to see CJ Martin and Doug Simmons make their POWW Entertainment debut. We're going to see a POWW Battle Royal. We're going to see AC Hamilton take on Daniel Alonso. And a women's match, Shauna Reed's going to go up against Reagan Lydale. In a 3-way match, that's how Apex prefers it to be called. Axel Rico, CJ Martin, and Ivan Guerrero are going to go at it in a 3-way. POWW Midwest Championship match. Will Emery will put a title on the line against Mihooks O'Bannon. And then Doug Simmons is going to take on Nubby's boy, Paulie Tomaselli.
Okay.
That should be a fun match.
Yeah, I think, well, fucking Paulie's on it, always entertaining, you know. Yeah, he's just so mean to you on the Power Hour.
Yeah, and Steve instigates it.
He does, yeah, but we're the assholes.
Common theme here.
Yeah. So, like I said, for front row seats are sold out, but second row advanced are still available for $23 or $28 at the door if they're still available. General admission is $20 online or $25 at the door. So, still got time if you want to purchase your tickets. If excuse me, if you happen to be in the Winthrop Harbor, Illinois area this Saturday, again, doors open at 6, bell times at 7. So, Nubby, let's talk ARW, brother. Feels like forever we haven't talked about ARW.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
And ARW is running 2 shows this month.
Yeah, well, I guess it probably just feels that way because we talked about like 30 wrestling companies since the last time we talked about ARW. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. It's true.
But ARW is ARW presents Unstoppable, and it takes place this Saturday, May the 10th, at the Senior Activity and Multipurpose Center, 705 East 4th Street in Hobart, Indiana. Here we go. We are in Indiana. Yay. Yay.
I love that shitty state. What?
Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time 7 p.m. And tickets are just $15. All right. One of the matches announced. It is Danger Mask taking on James Creed.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I think you had it right the first time.
Yeah, Crybaby Creed. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I agree.
Fuck that guy. He a bitch.
Yeah, he sucks.
Absolutely.
Oh, I got a new haircut. Makes you look cool. Doesn't.
No.
Looks like his mom got him ready for picture day.
Oh God! If I would have been on commentary with you at that last show,
I know I said something stupid to him. He walked by. I'm like, cute haircut, buddy. Since I'm like, suck my dick or whatever. It was one of those like little immature comebacks like that. Fucking who's that dude at ARW who's a child?
Oh, Donovan.
Yeah, like one of those. One of those fucking comebacks or Judas before he matured. It's like, oh, you can suck my knob. I'm like, what the fuck? That's it's weak.
Well, Creed is like 2.
I get it. Him having an attitude is new to him. Just be the adorable kid that everyone loves and just stop it.
Did we even really love him anyways?
I mean, the tantrums weren't that bad. It's just, I was okay with him going out there and being a team fucking player. Now he's just a guy who's like, I don't like that. They're fucking better with the ball than I am.
And he beats up referees too.
Yeah, he sucks.
Dick.
ass. Jesus.
Brendan Balling taking on CMOS Dave. We have the Battle of the Knicks, as it'll be Nick Diamond.
Oh, God. I can't wait to think. Travis, what do you think he said first off?
Mix, M-I-X.
That's what I thought.
I'm like, wow, ew,
I'm
whoa.
glad you waited before you just like destroyed
I'm-
Nubby's
I'm
feed.
bored. I'm with my mind, I'm like, let's see where he's going with this. But okay, the battle of the Knicks. Gotcha. Okay.
Knicks.
Excellent. Gotcha. Okay. I'm on
Oh,
board. So Nick Diamond. Okay.
Nick Diamond versus Nick Cutler.
okay.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one for sure.
Cutler's just been returning, hasn't he? He's been out for a while.
Yeah, he just returned like sometime last year.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good 3-month retirement or whatever the fuck he was going. Maybe 9 months. He was gone for hours, probably gone for longer than that.
About it. I think he was gone longer than Ivan.
It feels like forever. It feels. Oh man, I'm sorry. It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
No.
I even feel like forever, but like.
But it wasn't even. But it wasn't even a year. Right?
No, he was gone like 11 months, like
Yeah.
not like 10 months. Yeah, it's like,
No, he was only gone 6 months, and he was already back in the ring.
oh yeah,
ARW?
Yeah.
Really? I thought after he lost the title to Creed originally, he just went on a year hiatus.
No, because his last official retirement match was against Terry.
yeah, because he did. So he did his farewell speech on that Black and Blue that November.
Yeah.
So I think it was 2023.
Yeah.
And then he came back in 2024. So I can't remember what time it was, but he eventually came back. And I was pissed because like I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, motherfucker, I was supposed to have a part 2 about your retirement. And now I gotta talk about your return. Because we never got around to fucking
Part
doing
2
it.
is the return. Part
Yeah.
2 is the return.
Yeah. It's like, so hey, so how's retirement? Oh, that ended like a year and a half ago. Okay, cool. How's that? You know, it's nutty. I hope to get that done this summer though. That and I also got technically it's a part 5, 6, and 7 with C-Red. I don't know. 4 hours with C-Red. Best conversation I ever fucking had.
It sounds like I haven't really had great conversations with him. I mean, he kind of like, yeah, okay, cool.
Go listen to the 4-part interview I did with him on YouTube. It's up there. And all we did is like we did basically it was his entire Windy City career and a little bit of what happened towards the back end with ARWPRO and all this other shit. So next time we get together, we're gonna dive into that. So I'm very excited for it. Yeah.
Might have some time tomorrow. Might as well put that on.
It's about 4 hours, yeah. It's about 55 minutes per I cut it down. I was like, fuck, I gotta get 4 episodes out of this. I can't just get 1 4
hours straight.
Yeah.
No one's watching that.
Oh, we gotta go so long, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Anyone who wants to fucking hear about Sean Young / C-Red's life. So
Okay.
all right, Nubby, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now there's 2 more matches to talk about, and one of them is the heavyweight title, and there's another one. Now normally the heavyweight title will probably be the main event, maybe, but
Maybe.
I'm gonna go against Travis's rule and not talk about the main event. I'm gonna talk about the main event now, assuming it is, because there's another match that was announced 2 hours ago that might be main event quality.
Okay, so you might have a loophole here. That's fine.
There's a little loophole I found.
Okay.
So it hasn't been deemed a main event though.
No.
Okay, so we're good.
But I can assume maybe the heavyweight title is.
You would think so.
Mhm.
But if I remember correctly, who's in the heavyweight title match, I would probably not make that the main event. But that's me. But continue.
Well, I don't know because the challenger's a kiss ass.
Exactly. That's why.
And Creed is actually pissing and moaning about it because it will be Greg Glover, the champion, taking on Donovan Marsalis. Now Creed is complaining that Donovan has cried and bitched for so long, and he thinks it's bullshit that a crybaby is getting a title shot. But
that is
Creed,
irony there.
I know, because Creed's the biggest crybaby, and he was in every championship match of all 2024.
Didn't he like bitch 2 months ago about veterans taking his spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what the fuck what does he want? Like you know, people who are too old or too young, like fucking Little Red Riding Hood motherfucker wants the one that's just fucking right. Is that what he wants?
That's Goldilocks, but yes.
What did I say?
Red Riding Hood.
They're all a bunch of bitches who shouldn't be in the woods.
Yeah, they're all bitching and moaning and
jag off.
losing
Fucking end up in the witch's oven for all I care. You know, it's just it makes no
Man.
fucking sense. He's fucking 2 months ago getting in Diamond's face about what are you shaking his hand for? What are you doing? He's taking spots from us. And then he's fucking going out. I was like, why is this new up and coming rising star getting an opportunity because he fucking bitches as he's bitching about it?
The irony, man. It's just pure irony. Oh,
I guess, you know, we just ignore the 9 months worth of title opportunities. Homeboy fucking got, you know, God forbid.
Yeah. In 2 companies at the same time.
Jeez.
yeah.
God.
I mean, I'm not saying Donovan deserves a title shot,
No, he doesn't.
but
He absolutely does not. But
I think he. I say
it's
I say he deserves it more than Creed at this point because Creed's been there. It's time to go to the end of the line and quit bitching and work your way up. Since you claim to be a hard worker, work your way up anyway. So quit your bitching. Let the Donovan do it.
Show the world that you deserve to be there again.
Yeah. Or you just don't want to work hard. That's why you need the torture killers to help you.
Yeah. I haven't used it in quite some time, but I'm glad I'm going to bring it back now. Dude's a stroke. God, I haven't got something about stroke in so long. Fucking dude's a stroke.
Now, a true main event quality match.
Yes.
Quinn Whittick taking on Shaq Jordan.
I did see that posted. Okay, so that was just announced. Interesting. Yeah.
That's main event quality. That actually could be one match and it could last for 3 hours. And it'll be good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, very, very, very well skilled technicians in the ring that put it on the line every single match. Love it. I love that idea. So,
and that is the card for ARW Unstoppable as of right now. Stay tuned to ARWPRO on social media for upcoming more matches, or just be surprised when you get there on Saturday.
be surprised.
Be surprised. All right, Pax, let's main event this shit. Illinois Valley Wrestling Federation.
Back for more. That is the name of this show coming on up. We do have some pretty big matches involved on this, and we have a lot of debuts, honestly. This is only the second iteration of this show. It is called, as I said, Back for More. It'll be at the American Legion Post 33. That is 901 LaSalle Street in Ottawa, Illinois. The doors will open at 5 p.m. The pre-show starts at 6. Bell time is 7 p.m. There will be a pre-show battle royal. Front row seats, $20. General admission, $15. Tickets will be sold at the door. One of the first matches will be, and as I said, the last time this guy showed up there, it just cracked me up, will be Jean-Paul Les Miserables, Mr. Mime, I like to call him, versus Cool Daddy Cool, who showed up in the Battle Royale last show in back in March, the Donnybrook, bitched and moaned, and I think the entire ring just jumped him, and they did, rightfully so, being stupid. So another match we've got, Kenny Nye will be making his IBWF debut against Kid Riot. Troy DeMeyer will be making a return again after a win in March against Craven Rage. So that's an interesting one. Craven actually was supposed to be at the last show. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make that happen. Got him back at this next one, which will be pretty good. He's got an interesting character, and I'm very interested in seeing what his in-ring work is going to be like. Crux will be making a return back for more against Damian Gray. Damian is that's a strong dude. Travis, you seem like a fan of him.
Well, me and Nubby are both fans of Damian.
Okay. Is there history there, or just fans of him?
He's just a fan favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He's an idiot.
Former champion at IPW, Rocket Pro.
okay.
Former idol.
Bad.
Beat up Nubby at one point.
Oh, so a little bit of bad blood guy.
Yeah, hell yeah, fucking yeah, dude's a monster. I mean, listen, awesome fight. I love his gimmick. He's an asshole, but again, that's the shit. I love his in-ring work. He's just kind of a dick, but he owns it. He fucking owns it. So I'm cool with it.
He's taking on Big Crux, so that could be like a King Kong Godzilla type match. They're both very big men, so very interested in that one.
They're both wearing sleeveless leather jackets. Well, I guess one of his sleeves are missing on Crux, but
yeah, he's got the other one. Player one, Johnny Cass will be back in action against Corey Andrews, making his IVFW debut. Corey got height, weight, and advantage in this one. So let's see if Johnny Cass can actually prevail that one. And then we have our very own Nubby coming in to save the day and defend his referee buddies everywhere, as D.O.C. Doc will be facing the Amazing Turtle. Back in March, Doc entered himself into the Donnybrook Battle Royal and just proceeded to assault some referees and called out the general manager and management, who was not in attendance. I have heard on good authority they will be there this show, making their debut, so that everyone knows exactly who they are. Nubby, you got anything to say real quick on this match before I move on?
Well, yes, I was called because someone needs a hero to take out the villain, because this villain decided to beat up some referees. And you know how I am about referees. I will always back them because they are probably the most important person in the ring, because without a referee, there is no match. It's just a fight. And there's no clear winner. And I don't like when referees are disrespected unless it's warranted, which in this case it wasn't. Just some guy mad about something. I don't know why. So
something about management. So we'll find out, I guess. And I can't wait to watch you give him a beatdown for that. So
and I heard from a birdie that he's gonna squash me.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen Nubby squashed before, so that's gonna be interesting.
well, he has a shell.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I've watched people play themselves.
What's funny is I've been told I was gonna be squashed before. I've been told I was gonna be made into turtle soup. If I had a nickel for every time someone said that, I'd own Mars at this point.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. Buying planets. Awesome. Nubby, well, thank you for defending refs everywhere, because you guys do a hard job, and I know plenty of you guys, and I respect a lot of you guys. So thank you for stepping up for this challenge. But your partner, also of the Cowabunga crew, will be on this show, as Sean Danger will be taking on Mad Dog Jack. I'm not gonna lie, there looks like there's a size disadvantage here for Sean. So
it depends on how you look at it. Sean's got the height.
Okay.
Mad Dog's got the weight.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wish them the best there. Semi-main event, we have the Phoenix Pro Heavyweight Championship on the line here. Lennox Leon will be facing Angus McDuff. So thank you again for Phoenix Pro allowing IVFW to have their title on the card. That is the semi-main event. So the big match that was announced, guys, and I'm super excited for this one, is the Rapid Fire. Tommy Gunn, the British sensation, has been touring the United States over the last few months. He will be in action at IVFW. IVWF, because I can't pronounce words again, against the Wonder Boy Kid Lat. Guys, this is main event quality at its finest. So very excited to get to watch that one. Not only that, but we have all right, I'm going to help me on this one, but we are getting the Wrestle League tag team, the Brewix brothers.
Nubby don't help him. Nubby don't help him. He can figure it out.
The Brewix, right? Brox brothers.
No, think about it more. Come on. What's the second word?
Briox.
Nope, not even close.
Ox.
Nope.
Ux.
Nope.
Bros.
There we go.
The Bros. That's it. The Bros. You want me to just call them the Bros? The Bros.
No.
Oh.
What did you just say?
Bree Ox Bros.
No.
The Bros.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bros will be.
No.
Mother...
First off, they've been at
Bros?
SCW. Yeah. You dumbass. God damn.
Wow.
Go have another surgery. Man, this surgery's really helping me fucking pronounce shit well.
Yeah, up until this moment. Jesus.
The Breox. What the
BREAUX.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Bros. Yeah. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, Wrestle League's the Bros
Yeah, it's
are
the Bro
going to be
Bros.
in action.
Yeah. I'm talking about the Bros constantly on this show.
I just never.
They were at SCW.
Thought they were called something else.
No, the Bros, bro. It's the Bros, bro.
CT is horrible. Stay
Bros,
bro.
bro.
And then
Bro,
special guest announcer Disco Ray will be making an appearance. So that's honestly, the dude's a character. I'm excited to see what's going on. And I'll actually be at the show. So even though I've just recently had surgery, I'll be at the show. So you never know what the hell's going to happen when Apex shows up to a show that he is normally not on. And that's IVWF.
Just sit down and shut the fuck up. That's all you got to do. It's so simple.
Yes, I will definitely sit down and shut the fuck up and watch the show.
On next Monday's episode, obviously, we're going to cover the results of 01, POW, ARW, IVWF, Emerge, and BCW based on what results we do get. We're also going to cover match cards for CSW, Phoenix Pro Wrestling, another Brew City Championship Wrestling show, POW Entertainment yet again as well, and AAW. Nubby, what's your final freaking thought, man?
Oh, wow. Final freaking thought. That's a good one. Oh, so WWE, that time of year again.
Oh, the
releasing some wrestlers, and I'm actually at this point now where I'm just accepting it because it's gonna happen. And you got to remember, some of these wrestlers that got released were under contract under Vince McMahon, when he was in charge. Got to remember that. So it doesn't mean that they wanted to release them.
Yeah.
These contracts were expiring soon. So some of them are going to be back no matter what. And they're going to revamp these contracts. And
that's what I think it is. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You keep going. You're doing great. I fucking
So-
love this.
Yeah. So the uproar by people it's crazy because they're all getting bitter again. And it's like, haven't you paid attention? Yeah, some might go to AEW. Some might go to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
This is how wrestling works.
Yeah.
It's the way it is. Deal with it.
Well, and that's the biggest thing is like, like people are saying like, oh, they really scored J. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm like, with all due respect to Core Jade, they don't need fucking Core Jade right now.
Right.
And it sucks it sucks that Braun Strowman got released again, but what the fuck are they doing with Braun Strowman? Like he's given the opportunities, he's not getting over. It's just
great. It's not like when he first came up with the Wyatts, and then when he first started being on his own, like, everyone you get these hands, just beating up everybody. It's the mystique of the big muscly guy is gone, and it's not working right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, like, because for me, the ones that were the most shocking was Cora Jade, Shotzi, and Gigi Dolan.
Yeah,
those are the ones that shocked me. And that's because, I mean, Shotzi just got back. She's only been back for a little bit. Gigi, I just really liked her gimmick. I know ever since Toxic Attraction, she's kind of just been in limbo. She just, again, with injury, just got back. I know a lot of people sit there, it's like, well, how the fuck can you get rid of these guys? And yet the Rock's daughter's still there. It's like, first off, the Rock's daughter is a general manager. She's playing a character, and she's like still going through training. And there's also a possibility, like, I mean, who the fuck knows, that it's like, listen, they came together and say, listen, we don't have anything right now for you. We could re-sign you. You can stick around and shit that. Or if you want to go somewhere else, reinvent yourself and come back. They own, well, they don't own today. They have a partnership with TNA.
100%.
You know, Jordan Gracious came back. Maybe, you know, they
AAA.
Indy Hartwell just signed with TNA.
Yeah.
You know, go build the Knockouts division over there. Like you said, they just signed AAA. AAA is gonna be my final freaking thought because they did something I don't agree with.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, you go down to AAA, stock up their division and everything. It's just they're so saturated with women right now. It's like, what the fuck do you want to do? You know, they brought in Julia, they brought in Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh my
God. Did they not need to? No, because they had the talent, but you can't say no to shit like that.
No, those are super. This women's division we have seen lately is off the charts. Like we talk about how we went from divas that some had wrestle in short time and did these horrible gimmick matches and just putting women in bad light to legit wrestlers, and they're all getting better and better as we keep seeing them. And it's tough. You're not able to put everyone into a show. And I hear a lot, well, they're cutting this match, they're cutting that. They don't want to cut the women's matches anymore. No. So why not let them go out, get their exposure, get back to that level, and then, hey, you guys can always come back, especially when you've made that mark. But go make your money.
Yeah, exactly. And they're broadening their opportunities. I mean, fucking Omos is in, I don't remember what company he's in, but he's a tag team champion over somewhere else. He's still under contract with WWE, but he's over doing that. Fucking Natalia is going to be in the Crockett Cup for NWA in Philadelphia. Still under contract, but now she's doing that shit.
Didn't she have a GCW too? Like,
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, and then fucking during WrestleMania, how many WWE guys did the blood sport?
Yeah,
so, you know?
A lot of them did.
Yeah. So it's the opportunities are there. It's like just because these guys are gone too, and I talked about a little bit at work. It's like it could be just they're gone right now, and they could just be restructuring contracts and shit like that. That's a possibility. But out of nowhere, WWE bought AAA.
Yep.
Who's to say they're not going to buy something else eventually? Because here's the thing: there's not enough room in WWE anymore. So what do you got to do? You got to buy other promotions and grow other promotions and shit like that. I have no doubt. If I had to guess, eventually they're going to own a business. What the fuck was I thinking of? A promotion in Puerto Rico. I know that's been talked about ad nauseum. I know Ireland has been discussed with the United Kingdom again for NXT UK, but UK once again. Saudi Arabia has been mentioned ad nauseum. It's like these opportunities are there. Japan, maybe.
That one would really shock me. I understand they got the UFC board money, like that's all one giant company now, and that's why they have the ability to do this because there's so many investors now. It's not just the McMahon family and someone in the background. It's an entire board that owns fighting combat sports, professional wrestling now, and they all seem to operate this at a very professional level. Something like a New Japan purchase would be crazy. But you know what's happened in the past when it comes to something in Japan? UFC bought Pride. So it's not above the ability of that to happen in some way.
This stuff is we're gonna hopefully get to the point now where we're gonna have a true forbidden door. And it's gonna be more vast than just AEW and New Japan. It's gonna fucking happen. I think I can't remember the name of the promotion, but in June they're gonna do a AAA NXT WWE event. Can't remember what the fuck it's called though, but we're doing it in June.
We got time. We got a month.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah. Which reminds me, I think fucking next weekend is Backlash, so that's coming up too.
Yeah, that already happened.
Yeah, it's coming up. Pax, what's your final freaking thought on wrestling, bro?
Honestly, I was gonna talk about the firings. I think you guys hit both those things. The thing I did see with AAA though that I did not like, and I hope it's false. I think I saw Del Rio has been signed to a multi-year.
And that's my thought too. So good on you for having two thoughts that me and Nubby had. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fact that they offered a contract to Del Rio, and
I'm tired of him. I want him to go away.
It's more the thing of like the arrest reports and the abuse.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not his in-ring wrestling ability. It's the person. This is now we're talking like the person. He's such a D-bag.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of wish it isn't true, but If it is true and they did sign him, I pray to God it's more of like a behind the scenes thing because he doesn't need to be in the ring.
And I hope he gets, if he does, I guess, return to TV, I hope he gets the Hulk Hogan treatment and gets booed the fuck out of the building.
Absolutely.
And he never comes back.
Hulk Hogan legitimately has not come back, and him and Bischoff created a freestyle.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel about that being an MMA guy, a professional freestyle company?
It gives an option for someone that doesn't want to get punched in the face, that wants to still do collegiate style wrestling and prepare for the Olympics. This is a great spot to start finding more Olympic level wrestlers or guys that maybe just didn't make it to still have the ability to do so. Is it going to beat out UFC and all that? Absolutely not. But it's a cool alternative for the guys that just can't get the striking part of MMA down and just want to continue to wrestle.
Yeah,
I think Abel Stevenson will probably be the first one there.
See, I'm on the back. I'm on the back end idea of that. I think it gives a place for former Olympians to go to after they're done.
Same thing there. I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think Abel Stevenson will be the first signing when they announce whatever.
They announced a couple of them. Gable Stevens was one of them.
Oh, it's shocking actually. He'll make it there. I saw he might be training otherwise for an MMA debut, which a lot of people thought he should have just did that in the first place. So we'll see what direction that goes.
Real American freestyle guy. He had to name it after his fucking beer, huh?
It's just, we tried Real Pro Wrestling, I think like 10 years ago, and it never took. So maybe with these two, maybe because of the names, it'll be a little bit better. But Real Pro Wrestling did not work.
Yeah. We'll probably talk more about it as it gets closer to it. But
yeah,
anything else wrestling related we got to talk about?
No.
Get out to the Indies this weekend, guys. A lot of good shows. Find one nearby.
Perfect. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just by searching Just Freakin Wrestling and JFW Podcast. Pex is now officially an administrator on our Facebook page, so you'll get a lot more posts. That's his responsibility now. Surprise! Make sure you it just happens. Just continue to listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe, rate us if it asks you to. I know it does on Spotify and Apple Pod, so I appreciate if you do that. If you want to watch the podcast, I'm not quite sure how this is going to look because we're using Google Meet. But I'm excited to see how it is. But go over to our YouTube channel, JFW Just Freakin Wrestling on YouTube, and check out the video that, as long as everything works out, should be out this week before the show's hit. So,
yes.
And that's all I got.
I believe we can
Wrap this one on up.
You fucked it up. Ring the bell on this episode.
Ring the bell on this episode. Damn, I was going to start it, and I was hoping you do the ring the bell part. Like,
you just sat there.
I know. Let's ring the bell on this episode, guys. Thank you very much.
Perfect. As always, I'm Travis.
And I am the Faction Slayer and 1/3 of the IPW Trios Champions, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am the King of Combat, top of the food chain, Apex.
And thank you for listening to the episode of Just Freakin Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.